Assalamu alaikum. Our today's lesson is about ilm sarf, the knowledge of morphology. And today's lesson is divided into two parts, and all of our ilm sarf lessons will be divided into two parts. Part 1 will be about the principles of the knowledge of sarf, and the part 2 will be about memorization of abwab sarf. So in the first part today, we have some critical words written here that we need to learn today. The first one is Hazir. Hazir means second person. For example, any person who is available with you or available with the person who is speaking, that person will be the second person, Hazir, in reference to the speaker. Then we have Gaib, and Gaib in English is third person. So let's suppose that Ahmad is sitting with Khalid. They are physically together in one place, and if Ahmad is speaking, Khalid will be Hazir for Ahmad, will be the second person for Ahmad. And let's say that there is another person, Zaid, who is not sitting with them physically in that time, but he is in a different location somewhere else and is not present with them. So Zaid will be Gaib for Ahmad and for the speaker who is speaking. So that will be Gaib. In English we call it third person. Then we have Mazi. Mazi in Arabic is the word for past tense. And then we have a kind of a unique word in Arabic grammar, which is Muzarey. Muzarey is a word which is used for present and future tense simultaneously. Then we have Amr, Fi'l Amr, which will be the imperative command, any word, any fi'l, any verb in which we are ordering someone. That word will be Amr, imperative command. And the next one we have Nahyun or Nahi. In English it means negative command. So any word which is a verb, and in that verb we are giving a command, we are ordering someone not to do something, and that will be negative command or Nahi. In the second part we have some abwab sarf written here. So today we will be learning our first bab. Now what I want you from this part of our lesson is just to memorize it. I want you to just learn it by heart. Whether you know the meaning of some words or you don't know the meaning of some words, don't worry about it. You will learn the meanings and what all these things refer to later on. But right now our purpose is just to memorize them and just cram like a parrot. So the name of the first bab is this: Sarf Saghir, Fi'l Thulathi, Mujarrad, Sahih, Min, Fa'ala, Yaf'ulu, An-Nasru, An-Nasru, to help. This is the name of the bab. And now the bab starts from here. The Sarf Saghir starts from here. So you have to memorize all these words. The best way to memorize Sarf Saghir, in English for Sarf we call the word paradigm. So, but I prefer to use the exact Arabic word only, the exact Arabic term only, because this will give us a benefit that in future we will be having very much ease in remembering all these things. So what you need to do is that you need to follow a particular pattern for memorization of all these paradigms or all these suruf. So what you need to do is you need to learn it this way. For example, if I need to memorize all this paradigm, what I will be doing is I will start learning or memorizing it with two words. So I will start repeating them like Nasara yansuru, Nasara yansuru, Nasara yansuru, Nasara yansuru. When I am confident that I have memorized these two, I will add another one. So I will start saying Nasara yansuru nasran, Nasara yansuru nasran, Nasara yansuru nasran. And similar way, in similar fashion, I will keep adding another word and then the next one and then the next one until I completely memorize it fully. So this should be the pattern that you should be following while memorizing all these paradigms or all these sarf saghir and sarf kabir. So Nasara yansuru nasran fahuwa nasirun wa nusira yunsaru nasran fadhaka mansurun. So let me set a standard for you today, from today onwards, that only consider yourself that you have memorized this sarf in the right way when you are able to repeat this sarf in a really fast way. For example, you need to be able to repeat this sarf in this way. Nasara yansuru nasran fahuwa nasirun wa nusira yunsaru nasran fadhaka mansurun. So this should be at least the speed for you. And after you are able to make this speed and you are able to maintain this speed, and you should not be having any mistakes or you should not be stumbling upon the words, you should be very, very accurate in reading or repeating all these words. Once you have reached this standard, you should be confident that you have memorized the sarf. If you have any questions, you can ask me. Assalamu alaikum.